Hello everybody, I present to you one of the fastest IDE CD-ROM drives that were ever made. And when I'm making this video, it doesn't want to focus, but here it is. That's what it looks like in the back. I got this turntable for something in the past. I don't use it to make videos. Anyway, this is TDK Cyclone model number 321040X, and I'm gonna put it in this computer right here. Excuse my junk. I'm not sure what speed this Core 2 Duo is, but that's the motherboard that I'm gonna use, and I'm gonna use a 80-pin cable. And once I boot it up, I'm gonna show you how fast it copies disks. Now, I marked this drive in 2005 how fast it ripped La Bouche audio CD. 2 minutes and 49 seconds, the entire CD. So I'm trying to think of, I can't find that CD. I was gonna show you guys, but I can't find it. That's how I got that CD in a thrift store, and I kind of started using it as a benchmark for many of my drives that I have put away now. But this is the fastest IDE drive that I have. Now maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is not the fastest IDE drive ever made, but it is very fast. From the specs online, I saw it has 4 megabyte buffer, and I think it reads up to 40x. Now, that number doesn't really mean much if you can't transfer the data fast enough to the computer from the reading mechanism in the drive. But anyway, I'm making this video because I looked this drive up on YouTube and I don't see anything about it. So maybe I'll be the first one to put a video out about it. So here is the model number again. You guys can pause. And what's the manufacture date on here? Oh, January 2002. Anyway, I'll continue once I hook it up to the computer and boot it up. Okay guys, it's a couple of days later. This computer here needed some updates, and I also managed to find the CD that I copied before that. This drive got a speed of 2 minutes and 49 seconds. So anyway, now this is a little bit slower computer. So we're gonna do another rip of this CD. So let's try it. All right, let's open up the ripper. It takes a few seconds to read the disc. There it is. Now this shows that I ripped the disc. So what I gotta do is Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pause it, and I'm gonna erase those songs so it doesn't ask me to override. 1 second. Okay, so here we go. I erased the songs, and I'm gonna hit rip. Now also this computer is a little bit slightly slower than the one that I originally used for ripping to get that number, how I tested all my drives. So it still should be less than 3 minutes. Let's see what it's gonna do. One thing I found was that as long as, since this is a quad-core CPU, as long as the encodes do not take longer than the rips, it should do it as fast as possible. And so far the CPU is keeping up. Come on, why is this phone out of focus again? I'm using an old Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus phone to make this video. So far 1 minute and 47 seconds, 49, 50, 51, 53. Alright, 2 minutes. The previous number was 249. And I believe that other computer was 4 gigahertz Xeon that I did this with. So let's see. Maybe because my hand is shaking, that's why it's going out of focus. I'm gonna hold the phone with 2 hands. Alright, so it's only encoding left. It's gonna be close. The drive stopped. Three minutes and 3 seconds. Look at that. Alright, click OK. Now I'm going to show you the specs of this computer. Where's that program? Hold on a second. I installed hardware info. Is it in here? No, because it's a portable version. Okay, hold on a second. Oh wait, it's on my network drive. Hardware info right here. Everything is running off the network drive, which usually is fast, but this computer is not the fastest computer, but I still gotta download it a little bit. 10 megs. Okay, so I got Windows 10 Pro. The CPU here is Core 2 Quad 9550S. which is like $99.50, but 65 watt TDP, which is right here. Motherboard P5N-E SLI, which for the time, I'm going to show you guys, this was a real nice board. I put this fan in here just to cool the memory, because this room doesn't have air conditioning. So there's a N-Force chipset 680, I think. Let me see. 680, I think. See, as soon as I move the fan away, the CPU fan starts blowing faster. So let me put this back, because there's no cooling on this in this room. So it's like 82 degrees in here right now in the room. Alright, is that not gonna move? That's good the way it is. Alright, hold on. Okay, I got a basic AMD HD 6670 video card, and I got this drive. It's an IDE drive. So anyway, I'm rambling, but so I made a video about this drive because I don't see any videos on YouTube about this. This is one of the fastest IDE drives that I have, if not the fastest. I think it is the fastest for copying CDs. I mean, ripping CDs. Oh, I got also 8 gigs of RAM here, DDR2. Let me see, what's the video card? 6670, yeah. That's what this is. Basic monitor. No SATA drives. Oh, there it is. This is my small SATA drive, 120 gigs that I'm using just to test this. And also, by the way, while I was ripping this audio CD was getting ripped straight to the network, so it's going over 1 gigabit network connection. Anyway, that's it. So the model number is, of course it's not focusing. What's going on here? Okay. TDK AI-321040X, made in 2002, I believe, if I remember from before. Anyway, check the beginning of the video. All right, see ya.